How cute those little...
I know. I kept them there because it looks cool in the blur. Can't have a dirty table. Look at your little accoutrement. You look pretty.
Thanks.
All right. So I have to start today.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Hey everybody. Welcome back. Another week, another exciting installment of the Matchbook. Sarah struggled to find items this week because she's delinquent. But we're still going to do it. We did email. We emailed the winner of the contest. So check your email, Jewel Shepherd, because it's your turn. And if you don't want to do it, please don't feel bad. We have two other people we can choose from. So feel no pressure. But yeah, as usual, we just have some cool crap we want to share with each other. And yeah. Oh, by the way, today, for you, very happy birthday to Wes Oliver.
Happy birthday, Wes.
My brother-in-law, Wes. Happy birthday, buddy. Thank you for your hospitality this last weekend. We had a blast at your home. Yeah.
I hope you eat carrot cake.
Another piece that didn't get eaten by Moyer. We love you a lot, and happy birthday. And this one's for you. Actually, this is one of your items is perfect. I see it. And one of your items is perfect.
Okay.
Happy birthday. All right. Do you want to start or do you want me to start? I can't
start.
remember who started last time.
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, Kelly, you're all wet.
Ew, okay, my number one
Hi, buddy. You're so wet.
is a video that we will watch at lunchtime today. Or no, wait, maybe not this lunch because we have to finish The Tourist season 2, which wasn't as good as season 1. I don't either. But we'll watch this maybe right after.
Okay.
It is a video, and it is called The Most Beautiful Shots in Movie History.
Whoa.
I love movies. I've always loved movies. And I think maybe my most favorite part of movies is the cinematography. And that's probably because we're photographers and that's what I love. But I think...
Have you seen all the movies?
I haven't watched the full video yet because I wanted to wait and share it with you. But I think more often than not when we're watching a movie, the most common way I interrupt a movie is by going, oh my God, look at that shot. I do that 1,000 times. Because I love when a movie is shot like a photograph and has just art, when every scene is art. And so there's also a sequel to this video, part 2. But I'm really excited. I've seen a few of the shots in there, and I totally agree. And there's just one shot that I'm hoping makes it, but I doubt it will.
From which movie?
Joe versus the Volcano.
Oh.
I hope that shot makes
The
it.
moon.
Yeah. The moonrise.
Probably not.
The most beautiful shots in movie history, because I think too many people watch movies and they just go, oh, that was fun. And they don't watch it for like the art that it is. And maybe I'm nerdy, and maybe because I took a bunch of film classes in college, but I like looking at like the score and the cinematography and every bit of it to see like what every different artist added to the story. And so I'm excited to watch this with you.
Awesome.
So, most beautiful movie shots in history.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. My number one is my new pair of overalls that I'm wearing. I used my gift certificate from Christmas finally from Jan, and got them at Free People, and they're the most comfortable things
amazing.
I've ever worn.
Do you want to stand up and show?
I mean, I could, I guess.
So the
Stand
other
in my
thing.
chair.
Oh, there we go. Oh, baby. They're so cute.
They're so comfy.
I love them with the bandana on your face, on your neck.
They're very comfy. And I decided that I think overalls are just going to be my thing that
agree.
I always wear because they're the most comfortable thing.
And then you were going to get another color.
Yeah, but they're just expensive.
Well, but maybe this is a good opportunity to tell people about what you learned.
Well, so McGraw, my sister-in-law, told me, and I'm sure people are going to have like negative things to say about
Probably.
this. Amazon is the worst. But anyway, we're pavos, so
we definitely need all the help we can
can't afford lots of pairs of Free People overalls,
No.
but apparently Amazon has Free People dupes that are super cheap. So I ordered a pair.
Oh, you did order them?
I did.
When did they arrive?
I don't know.
Exciting.
We'll see what they're like. If they'll probably show up and they'll be like this big.
Yeah, they'll like fit an American Girl doll.
Yes.
It's worth a try though.
Yeah. Yeah, but these are wonderful and
They're
so
amazing.
comfy, and I'm going to wear them.
You look so nice today.
Pretty
and I
much
look
every
like
day.
a schlub because there's a Liverpool game, so I have to wear my Liverpool shirt.
You don't look like a schlub.
I look a little
wearing all black.
schlubby.
That's what
Well,
you
good
do.
one. Free People overalls. Did they have a special name, or were they just?
I don't know.
We can link to them.
Probably.
They're
they
amazing.
probably do. But they're really comfy.
McGraw also bought a pair.
She did. McGraw. I tried them on, and then McGraw was like, "Oh my gosh, I need to copy you. Can I have those?" So we have samey overalls. We can wear them together.
Yeah, you should plan it.
And they have giant pockets in the front, so you can put all kind. So big that I could fit my Kindle in
I know.
them,
I was
which
gonna
is
say
so
you fit
amazing.
2 Kindles.
Yeah, they're so comfy.
That's amazing.
And I just feel like from now on, always, I'm just gonna wear overalls
I love that.
they're what make me the happiest.
Yeah.
And
Comfort
that's
is king, as they say.
Yeah.
Nice. Number 2. This is the 4th time ever I've had a food.
I know what it is.
I know you know. I know you know. Okay.
Henry will be so excited.
Let me just preface. I don't like sweet things almost ever. Like besides my CTCs.
But the only things you've shared on here have been sweet.
No, false. I did the hot sauce.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And the hopper.
Okay.
So I'm half and half. Anyway, I don't love sweet things. I never have. Except for Oompas. There's a candy when I was in New Zealand. Natalia, if you're watching this, and Brandon will attest. They got us through our trip. They did. Because we couldn't afford any food. And they just were so good that we would get boxes of them. This is the closest I have found to Oompas. I have them with me.
You have them in your pocket?
Yeah, because I had to bring them in. I don't even love candy, but these are so damn delicious. They are called Airheads Bites.
Henry was prepared to spend
$75.
no
Or
his
$35.
$35 gift certificate on all of these last night.
I don't really love Airheads, the candy.
I don't either.
But these are the Airheads in bite form. They come in cherry, orange, watermelon, blue raspberry, and white mystery.
Ooh.
Good news for allergy people. They are peanut and tree nut free, which I mean is awesome.
Yes.
I don't know what makes them so good. It's kind of like if you took a Skittle and blew it up 3 times the size, but then made the texture softer, but crunchy on the outside. Not crunchy, but like,
Yeah.
what would you say?
Yeah,
Firm
crunchy
on the
kind of.
outside? Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
like a
shell.
Skittle.
Yeah, like a Skittle.
Mm-hmm.
Made it softer, bigger, and the flavor's better. My mouth's watering.
I was just going to say that.
Is yours too? They're so good. They're just so good, and it's ridiculous. But Airhead Bites, they're on sale right now on Amazon. I looked already. You can buy a 12-pack for like $12, which is not a great deal, but like it's cheaper than if you were to go buy them in the store or at a movie theater.
Yeah, or if you just steal them from your brother-in-law.
So yeah, that's how I got them. Was I stole them from Dry Fly Distilling. Because I can't drink their alcohol. We've done thousands of dollars of photography work for them. I can't drink the alcohol. And so when I saw a little bowl with these in there.
They give you lots of clothing.
They do.
Don't
That's true.
try and say
But
that.
I definitely took 3 packages.
You did.
Okay, they're so good. Once you try them, you're just never going to stop eating them.
Yep, they're pretty delicious.
They are good. Okay, 2.
Okay, number 2 for me is 6 U.S. islands to slow down. So
That's
we've
weird
been talking
that there's
about
that many U.S. islands.
I know.
mean-
So some of them are just like teeny tiny.
Well, that counts.
Tiny little.
Is
islands.
Hawaii considered? I know there's multiple islands, but would that be considered
So one of the islands in Hawaii is on there.
Okay.
And I can't remember which one because I didn't write that one down.
Yeah. Okay.
But the one that that made me most excited because, like, obviously the Hawaiian Islands we would love to go to, but it's really hard to get there and
they're
it's really
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah.
But Cumberland Island, off of the coast of Georgia.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're known for their armadillos, their sea turtles, their bird watching, and their wild hogs on the island. Yeah. And so all of these islands are like, some of them don't even have like stoplights or anything. They're just like teeny tiny little islands that you can go over to visit. And Cumberland.
So wait,
Island,
where is that like in relation to Savannah?
I don't remember. I would have to look at.
Because we are maybe going to be down there. Maybe we should pop over and see some sea turtles.
Yes.
And some dillos.
So we've been talking a lot about. So my kids have Addie only has 2 years left in high school, and then they're going to be off in college. And we have been every February we get to the same point, and we're like, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. So we've been talking about how much we would love when the kids are in college.
Wait, maybe you should explain what you meant by we can't do this anymore.
Oh.
Not us.
No. And not the kids.
Every February, Sarah's like, I just can't be married to Tyler anymore.
The winter in Montana. By February, it's just...
It's too much.
And March is rough too because you get like the hints of spring and then they're like, haha, just kidding. Yep. And then it snows again and it's awful. So we've talked about how it would be so fun to be able to go somewhere warmer, but we obviously can't afford to like go to like Portugal or whatever
even
every year or Hawaii. So it was kind of fun looking at some of the like U.S. islands that would be a little bit more doable.
Maybe if more people sign up for the Signal Fire, we could do we could afford to somewhere in the winter do a matchbook where we are.
Yes.
But right now, not enough of you have joined our ranks. Good one. Cumberland. I love it. Okay,
I'm writing down a secret question for maybe we should talk about at the end.
Oh, let's do. We'll just try. Yeah, we'll test the waters.
Okay.
Number 3. What time is it? Because we have to hurry.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
What
Number
time is
3.
the game on?
10:45.
Oh geez.
Number 3. I oscillate between standing desk and sitting because I have to write a lot. I find when I do either of them too often, my back gets sore because I hurt myself with a jackhammer. It was a thing. But anyway, so I found this article, 2 movements and stretches to do if you've been sitting for an extended period of time that can really help and alleviate some of your pains. Oh. So we can try the first one together right now. The second one, you have to move some stuff around a little bit. But basically, all of these can be done at your desk.
Okay.
And they're really good for mobility and for low back pain and for everything. So you're supposed to do these like every maybe 15 to 30 minutes. Just like do it for a second and then go back to what you're doing.
Okay.
The first one is called elevated pigeon.
Okay.
And so basically, if you slide your chair back.
Okay.
Cross your leg over your other leg.
Okay.
And then you're going to lean towards the leg that is crossed. You're going to lean forward and then away as far as you can go. So you're going to kind of go like this and then twist while doing it.
Okay. Oh.
See? And then go further into it. And the further in you sink, it stretches that. And then you cross your other leg and you go the other way.
We're like doing sit and be fit.
I know. Sit and be fit. And then the other one is called a kneeling isometric. And so you kneel down in kind of, just, I can't remember what yoga pose that is, where you're half kneeled and and then you lean forward and you actually use your hands to push your butt forward and through the movement. And so I tried them to see if they were helpful, and they really are.
Really?
So for those of you who are seated whilst watching this, I'll link to it. You can see the movements. You can do them and add them into your little routine, because they're really important and helps with mobility. And I think I need to remember that more often because I forget to do it sometimes. And then I get up and I am like 90 and I can't walk across the room anymore.
That is very true.
All right. That was my number 3.
Nice. Okay. My number 3 I have to grab.
Oh,
forgot.
What?
I know.
Is it a recipe?
Yes. But I just realized I should just show the recipe.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Are you opening my airhead?
What? What color do you want? Green,
anything
of course.
but orange.
I know, they always give you so many oranges here. You can have that color.
Okay.
I'll have a red.
It's like 10:30 in the morning.
I don't even care.
Okay.
Why are there so many oranges? Why does every candy company do that? They're like, everybody loves the red or the blue or the green. Well, let's give you 100 oranges.
I know. I don't know.
What's
Well,
that?
if we're with Moyer.
That's true. Moyer loves the orange.
Moyer loves orange, so.
What is this?
What's that? Oh, I don't know.
Okay. What's your recipe?
So, I had to swallow.
This is why my mouth is watering, because they're so good.
Okay. So this is from the cookbook called Plenty. Vibrant vegetable recipes from London's Ottolenghi.
Ottolenghi, yeah. Yotam Ottolenghi.
So every like early spring, I guess late winter, early spring, I start like craving spring vegetables
Herbs.
and fruit
And herbs.
foods. And this is one of my favorite recipes. You would hate it and you will never eat it.
Is that a gorgonzola?
Huh? No.
What is a gorgonzola?
It's a cheese.
Oh. No, I meant
This-
that right there. That cheese.
Yeah, that's not gorgonzola. It's
Okay.
buffalo mozzarella.
That's weird.
So this is my favorite recipe from this book. It's pasta and fried zucchini salad.
Oh my gosh.
So this is a picture of it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I'll go like this. It is delicious.
I just had to put my face on your butt to get out of the way of that.
It has zucchini and edamame, basil.
I don't see garlic in that
There's no garlic
What?
or onion. I leave out the capers because I don't love capers. But
Is a caper? What's a caper?
they're like those teeny tiny little
Are they made
salty things.
Are they made of fish?
No, I think they're like an olive, sort of.
Ugh.
I just don't love them, so I leave those
What
out.
am I thinking of? That's like a little salty. No, I
I don't know. But this recipe I have made a lot of times. It's delicious, and it just kind of tastes like spring.
It also
So-
kind of looks like St. Patty's Day, which we're rapidly
does.
approaching.
I know. So I'm gonna make this.
You should make it on St. Patty's Day.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
Maybe. Ooh, this looks good too.
Green
actually.
couscous.
Green couscous looks yummy too. So maybe I'm gonna make some of these recipes, and you won't eat any of
I
them,
can't.
but that's okay.
I have a lot of food intolerances, and if I eat a whole plate of greens, I'm basically sick for a month.
Yeah. So I'll be eating them on my own, and the kids don't like them either. So it's
So you it's
cooking for
It's
myself.
a treat yourself.
yeah.
Well, Yoda Modelingi would be so proud of you.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, they even smell good.
Okay, it's
Okay.
your turn.
On a sad and dour note,
Oh.
my number 4 is sad. It's something I kind of started you listening to the other day. It's a podcast and it's an article called Americans Stopped Hanging Out
Oh, yeah.
and Why That Matters. It's a really deep dive into something I've actually talked a lot about recently, about like the death of mystery and how technology has really changed the way that kids especially are spending their time. So it's about that, and it's about why it matters, and it's about loneliness and how there's a difference between being alone and lonely. But right now we're dealing with an epidemic of loneliness. And so just to give you an example, you can go into this more. From 2003 to 2022, the United States has seen a 30% drop in adults in face-to-face time.
Whoa.
For unmarried adults, that drop has gone to 35%.
Wow.
And for teenagers, it's gone to 45%.
Jeez.
So compared to 2003, which is when I graduated college, people are seeing them, like teenagers are seeing anyone half of the amount of time that they used to be doing. And we have seen that firsthand in our own home.
Although our kids are pretty good.
They're
about
pretty
it.
good, but even still, comparatively,
Yeah.
I mean, and I think I'm never going to blame social media for anything, because I don't think that that's the case. I think that social media is just a new form of distraction, but it's definitely made it easier because you can constantly be connected to people without seeing them at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a really important thing, I think. I just wish we could rewind sometimes and just go back to the way it was when we were kids. I'm so sad for kids that they don't have the high school that we had, because it was just so different.
But a different side of that, like our kids continuously tell us, I really enjoy my high school experience. So,
it's because they don't. Well, it's because they don't know any
right.
different.
But I mean, they're happy.
Oh, absolutely.
They see their friends.
But they are lucky because
I know a lot of
so many kids aren't, and so it's really interesting. Even if you don't have kids, because this affects adults too. I mean, the fact that unmarried adults are 35%. That's a lot of time.
That is.
So. Yeah, it's a really good podcast, and it's interesting, and it goes into a lot of detail, so give it a listen.
Okay.
All right, number 4 for you.
My number 4 is...
I see it.
Okay, so when the weeks we don't have the kids, we pretty much eat popcorn for every dinner.
Well, as part of every dinner. Well, we get our protein.
We get a tiny bit of protein, and then we're like, okay, let's have popcorn. So this is how we make our popcorn every time. It's called a whirly pop, and it literally is just ours is
more expensive too
because we had to for the induction.
Yeah, the normal one of these is so cheap.
It's like $20. So it literally just has like a little spinny thing, which you definitely can't see, but we just put corn kernels in here and cook it on the stovetop. And
what is the corn we use? Like Amish corn.
Yeah.
It's like purple
corn.
And lots of butter.
And salt. Lots of salt for you.
I love salt.
And it's just the best popcorn
It really is
ever.
good. And quick.
It is.
And it doesn't have the weird, like, chemically taste that microwave popcorn has.
I can't even eat microwave popcorn.
I can't either. It's so gross.
It grosses me out. But that's
a great choice.
Is the best. And
honestly, everyone should own this.
They should. And like Tyler said, they're not expensive, and they're
this one
very
was more
simple
because it had to be stainless steel or else the induction.
The other ones I think are like aluminum.
Yeah,
right?
and they're super light. Like you can take them anywhere and put them on a campfire and works. Yeah. It's awesome.
Ours is heavy duty.
It's a beast.
But it's amazing.
I love that
and we
thing.
use it a lot of nights.
We haven't done it this week yet.
I know.
When are we going to do it?
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because tonight we're going to the Hopper.
We are.
Going out on a double date.
Okay, my last one.
Okay.
There's a website that I follow called The Margin Alien, and it is amazing. I followed it for a really long time, and they go deep dive into philosophers and poets and musicians, and they just do really thoughtful interviews. And what's that magazine that your parents gave us? Orion. It's kind of like Orion, but digital and less like maybe pretentious. And I love Orion magazine, but it is sometimes you get that feel where you're like, this is elevated. Anyway, so they just recently had their 17-year anniversary. And so they shared 17 life lessons from 17 years of talking about everyone from Rilke to Patti Smith to Thoreau to everybody. And so they have 17 life lessons, and then it links to what that came from, the interview or the article or the poem or whatever. So I picked 3 that I like, and you should read more about these. But number 1, allow yourself the uncomfortable luxury of changing your mind. And it's how important it is to,
that is huge.
Yeah, and to allow yourself to be wrong and to learn from others and to change when you learn that you're wrong. And I think if more of us did that in this world, especially this country, things would be a lot better off.
Yeah.
Number 2 is to be generous. Always generous with your time, with your love, with your energy, with your everything, with your gifts.
Yes.
And number 3, to seek out what magnifies your spirit.
Oh,
and so all of them
beautiful.
go really deep into detail, and you can go and read the articles that those lessons came from. And there's even other ones that I was like, oh, I need to share that one. But they're just beautiful. And I think you would really like the website too. You should start following it because it's just such a wealth of wisdom.
I love it.
Yeah, 17 life lessons from 17 years.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Well, that one leads perfectly into seeking out what magnifies your spirit.
Yes.
So this is still very early stages.
Oh, yeah.
We're still not positive how it would work out.
Yeah. Which feedback.
Maybe we could,
from
yeah,
you.
if you could all join in and answer some questions. We've been talking for a long, long time about doing an in-person retreat of sorts.
Like a life reboot retreat.
Yes.
A recentering.
Yes. So we've had some ideas on places we'd like to do them around the world, but we decided that we think it's smartest to start at home.
Yeah.
So that we could see how it works and work out the kinks while we're at home.
And share our hometown with people and
Right.
show people where we call home.
Yeah. So we're talking about trying to get one together for this summer in Helena.
Yeah.
And we would love to hear from you if that's something that you'd be interested in, what you would like to, if you are, what you would like to do,
Or
what
cover.
you would like to see, what you would like to cover.
How many days you think would be optimal?
We're probably, like we talked about, maybe
I think like 3 or 4
days,
days.
4 nights, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
And we have also, we'd love to hear your feedback on if you would like to have like one large Airbnb that everybody shares.
Or would it be better if
or
we
would
had,
it be better if everybody had their own space?
like you could do hotel rooms, you could do
Right.
shared hotel rooms, because I think the idea is once we know how many people are going to sign up, then we could create a group ahead of time. And then if people want to save money, they could be like, hey, would you want to share a hotel room? Or we could look and see if there is a place that all of the participants could stay together.
Right. And have their
own
most
space
of them would
within
have
that.
their own rooms.
Maybe,
like I've
yeah.
found a few Airbnbs in Helena that could accommodate quite a few people, but we would just love to hear your feedback on
so
that and see if there's
comments.
any interest at all.
Yep.
We talked about, so the Chasers group, that the first Life Reboot course that we did, we talked a long time about having like a summer camp with them.
Yeah.
And so we would love to actually to do that and to just get to meet people in real life. And
Because those classes that we did, the Wander with Wonder and the Chasers of the Light class, they were transformative for us and for everybody who took them. And I mean, there's people getting married that met in the class. And
there's someone who lives
right
with us.
down, yeah.
who took one of the classes.
Yeah, and so we just want more people to be able to experience that. And there is a magic that happens when you do it in person that you can't replicate online. They're just
Our dream would be to be able to do this.
We want to do one on the Isle of Skye.
Yeah, more and more often. We just have to figure out logistics and just gauge interest.
Yeah.
And so
Let's start that conversation at least. And then you have a special mention.
Oh, yeah. So we just got back from Spokane, Washington, where our family lives. The kids had a track meet there, and it was so much fun. But I got this mug, and you won't be able to see it, but it says, let's see, can we hide?
I'll walk it up at the end.
Okay. Spokane Garbage Goat. And I just feel like this needs to be said. If anyone lives in a bigger city, anywhere really, you should just talk to whoever's in charge and say that we need a garbage goat
Or garbage animal.
anything.
Yeah.
So what it is it's this metal sculpture of a goat, and it has a vacuum inside it.
Really powerful.
And so you feed your garbage to it, and it sucks it in and then puts it in like a dumpster behind. But it is so
It's
much
so
fun,
fun.
and I feel like every city should have its own garbage something, because maybe that would
there's
help.
usually like a line of people waiting to throw stuff away because you push the button and then it just goes.
It's
so fun, but it's so dumb and fun.
I feel like every city needs one.
I think it would really help the trash problems.
Yeah,
because people would be excited about it.
Yeah, maybe even like multiple.
What would Helena's be?
Like maybe a bear.
Yeah. And you could,
A garbage bear.
Yeah, or you could figure out cool names for different cities.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
Like a rubbish rabbit.
Yes.
Oh,
but I just think that would be fun. And
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
That's it.
We're going to go get our workout stuff on and watch Liverpool play Sparta Praha. And
But play who?
Sparta. What? It's a FA Cup game.
Oh,
It's an important game, Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, we love you a lot. as always, thanks for hanging. Yes. Jewel Shepherd, check your email. And everybody, please. I'm actually going to leave the comments on this one open for everybody. So that everybody can comment. All 10,000, however many of you. Comment, let us know like feedback on the retreat ideas, because I think it could be really, really special. And I'm guessing it will probably it'll be small group, I'm assuming. Yeah. I don't think like 200 people are going to want to come to Helena and do that right now. But let's start looking into it, because we do have some open time this summer and we want to use it wisely. And I think it could be really special.
Yeah.
So,
awesome.
All right. We'll see you next week. Oh, I stepped on Gilly's face.
Uh-oh.
Here, I'm going to show Garbage Goat.
Oh, yeah. Garbage Goat.
Garbage Goat.
Ew. Hot yogurt and fava bean soup. That might be the worst name.